Remember that time when your sister stole that last piece of your birthday cake that you were saving for later? Remember the first time you plucked up all your courage to ask that special somebody out only to get shot down in flames? Remember when you went to the zoo to see the lions only to find out that they're all asleep and not moving around and roaring like you thought they would be? Ever bite into a chocolate chip cookie only to find out that the chocolate chips are actually sultanas? Ever go to a grand final to see your favourite team get absolutely thumped by your rival? What do all these things have in common? They're all massive letdowns! The Melbourne Ice lose the 2014 AIHL Grand Final to the Melbourne Mustangs under a whopping 6-1 scoreline. Now, I don't know whether it was just the Ice were nervous and froze up. I don't know if it was the Mustangs getting nervous and deciding to run around like crazy. I don't know if it was because the Mustangs knew our game plan better than we did. I don't know whether it was because all of the 50-50 pucks managed to go their way. But I am a firm believer in making your own luck. All I know is that the Ice were thoroughly outplayed in every position across the ice. From the word go, the Mustangs were just attack, 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 defend like a wall, attack, attack, attack. And it was just relentless. It just seemed there was nothing that the Ice could do to get through it. Fraser Carson was an absolute monster in net. He made 29 saves on the 30 shots that he faced for a .966 save percentage. And I've got to say, he got a lot of support from his D. There was a couple of times where I saw defenseman Jeff Grant kneeling on the goal line next to Carson. Down the other end of the ice, Jaden Pine Murphy didn't seem as dialed into the game as he was during the semi-finals. He made 24 saves on the 30 shots he faced for an even .800 save percentage. And as opposed to Carson, Pine Murphy got very little support from his D. The first goal of the game was scored by Victor Gibbs-Chodine, who was able to walk along the goal line and go around Pine Murphy to score basically a wraparound goal. I just don't get this game. We were so dominant the day before against the Brave. We had their number during the regular season in all of the derbies there. I don't know what it was. We just couldn't get anything going for the whole game. It was really frustrating to watch. I do have to give a lot of credit to Mustangs coach Brad Vigon. He really did out-tactic-size us. He used tactics better than we did. But remember also, he used to play and coach for the Ice, so he knows the Ice really, really well. And I do have to give credit to the entire Mustangs organisation. They did finish the regular season on top of the standings. They scored the second most goals in the entire league, second to the Ice Dogs. They allowed the lowest number of goals against, tied with the Ice. They had the highest number of outright wins. And they had the equal lowest number of outright losses, tied with us. So when you look at all of those numbers, it's kind of no surprise. They're always in the top 1 or 2 of the league, that they were always going to be a hard game to play. And in the end, they just did much more homework than we did and was able to play the game so much better. Being the grand final, there's actually no games until the next season, so I'm not really sure how to finish this video. Actually, yes I do. I'm going to do a year in review video and have a look at everything that the Ice did over the course of the year and just break it down to a couple of sections and give my opinion on how it all went.